the right pick here is Priest. We could take one of the heroes that's good to get their hero powers. And we can do... Priest Warlock or Priest Paladin. I don't think I want to do Priest Hunter. Priest Paladin sounds kind of interesting. Super Holy, yeah. Maybe Priest Warlock is stronger. Let's try Priest Paladin. Okay, there's the old Scalamancer and the old Vrygul. If it's your opponent's turn, death rattles. I don't hate Vrygul. I never liked Scalamancer much, even back in the day. I'm sure it's worse now. He's by the Holy Light, ×2. I think we'll still just take Temple Enforcer. Smuggler's Run, ooh. I'm gonna take it here, because it's just up against Earthen Ring and Geomancer, but yeah, Smuggler's Run. It's really easy to run out of cards, and have Smuggler's Run be really terrible, especially as a top deck late in the game. I don't like this card, but up against such bad ones, we'll take it. Lost in the Jungle is a sweet 1, but Scorpid's a really sweet 4. I think I'll go for the Scorpid, but Lost in the Jungle is pretty good. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 3-cost beast, the Mount Seller. It's up against 2 cards I'm not super fond of, the Frozen Crusher, which is okay, and the Arcane Devour, which I really don't like, so we can take the Mount Seller. Seems kind of tough to get spells, though. Just take an Overconfident Orc. Don't like Deckelbot at all. Sneak's fine. Free from Amber. It didn't do super great last time. I think I'd still rather take it over the Stegodon and the Sleepy Dragon. Stegodon's kind of interesting, though. We do have the Recruit Hero power. Skulker's good. Don't love the Safeguard. Love the Stormwind Guard. Unsleeping Soul was really weird. 4 mana, silence a minion, then summon a copy. Can be good on, things that are especially big, like maybe an 8/8 off Free from Amber. But we'll take Stormwind Guard. Shadow Weaver's great. Shard's pretty good. I mean, they're the same card. But this one, it has bigger stats for 3 mana. And yeah, the Smuggler's Run is just bad conditioning. It costs half as much, but yeah, I would certainly rather have conditioning 99% of the time. Well, 95. Geek says they adored the Oberdin thing, by the way. I said, no, it's one question. He fought my wealth. Fought my wealth again, I'm talking about virtual trivia. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about now. Unless there's a follow-up. Trices. I remember one time I drafted Skymaster specifically because he had Steed. Finally pulled it off and the opponent mind controlled it. No more mind control. Unnav used to be a running joke. Wealth is a running joke? Like way back in the day. Crips Button? Ignapper's fine. We might get Librams technically, but this card's understated. I'll take Ignapper. Evil Cable Rat, get a lackey. It's not Discover a lackey, though. It's just a random lackey. So, there's like 2 really good lackeys and like 4 that are just okay. I think I'd rather take Shavara, but I don't mind Cable Rats, but Shavara's a good card. I don't mind Cable Rats, but is Spirit Lash a good card? We did need a Spirit Lash in one of our previous games. We discovered it. But it's, just do 1 damage to all minions, including yours. I think I'm going to take the Cable Rat this time, but I don't know. Spirit Lash could be used with the Mount Sower, too, technically. Lash isn't golden, it's true. Never got this from Frozen Throne in gold. We get a lot more cards nowadays than we used to. Thanks to Duplicate Protection. Thanks to the classic set being gone. And thanks to, Golden Packs being a thing now. Shellraiser's not bad. It's not the best 4 mana stat line, but the Taunt plus Death Rattle's kind of nice. Let's take it. Oh, there it is! There's Righteous Defense! I don't think I've seen anybody play this yet. But it looks incredibly strong. 3 mana, set a minion's attack and health to 1. Give the stats it lost to a minion in your hand. Not gold, but... yeah, Righteous Defense. This is one of the Deadmines cards. Looks really strong. Satellite says it's a good card. Satellites goes on to say, I mean the Emerald Reaver. Look at that little head nod. Look at the Emerald Reaver. Seeing Satellites 43 months of sub. Yeah. Yeah. Satellite's one of the absolute architects of the stream. It is possible we would not be here today without Satellite support. Hope you're doing great during the week of Door Clash. Much, much, much safer with Satellite support. Righteous Defense should not cost 3 mana. That does not make sense. Blessed Goods or Shadow Word Death. Not a decision we usually need to make between the Priest and the Paladin card. Not gonna take Lion Guard over either of them. When we discover a secret, it would be a Paladin secret because there's no Priest secrets available. I don't know how many Great Divine Shield minions are around in this meta. We'd also discover a Paladin weapon. Oh, no. Is there a Priest weapon available right now? Because if there's a Priest weapon, it would, like, always come up if it's, like, just that 0-3 or something. Is there a Priest weapon available right now? Because we need to check that. The Shadow Weaver's kit is in right now. So yeah, that would be what would come up every time for the weapon. So that's like a dead possibility. We'd have to only be getting the Divine Shield minions. What Divine Shield minions are in right now? Because it would only be neutrals. So we could get Talon Forgeling, Dalaran Crusader, Basilisk. Is that neutral weapon in? So that's a Shadow League safe bet. I would agree. That's a love dual class. If everyone has bonkers decks, it's exciting to see how badly you lose. Yeah, we've only had one infinite deck so far out of the, like, 4 we've tried. Talon Priest. This card has held up so well. This card was insane when they printed it. It's still incredibly good. 3 mana, 3/4, stat line you want. Battlecry, give a friendly minion plus 3 health. This card is nuts. It was crazy back in the day. It's probably lost a crazy or two, but it's still crazy. Maybe not crazy, but it's crazy. Love Cabal Courier. Discover a mage, priest, or warlock card. It can get us a Death Knight. Ooh. Gorefiend is interesting. Very vulnerable to silence, though. Do I want Gorefiend or do I want Geddon? I'd rather have Gorefiend than Jackson. Discover Jaina. Yeah, tries his Death Knight. We've not seen a Death Knight played yet, but it's a possibility. If you haven't had the Righteous Defense played yet, I envy you. I have not seen it yet. Discover Mech 1/2. Discover deal 2 damage cards. So good. Yeah, we got hit by that like 5 times yesterday. I've not been offered one in a draft yet. Paladin isn't really a Ganon class. Alright. ATD does like the Baron Ganon, though. Well, apparently I'm gonna take the Gorefiend. Repeat the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion on this. I don't have any spells to cast on a friendly minion at all. So let's take Void Shard. Libram of Justice, I forgot this card was in. Boy, this one. Libram of Justice really tilted me a lot when Ashes Outland came out. There's another Talon Priest. This one's not gold. Traveling Merchant is a new crazy 3, but I think I'm still gonna go for the Talon Priest here. Still love Stormwind Guard. Rocket Og Merchant's a good pick too. Righteous Protector's good. Blade of Ren. Battlecry, gain rush if that's 4 attack. It would work with Smuggler's Run. It could technically work with Righteous Defense. Not a bad 4 independently. Let's try it. It's a little tough to pull off, but let's take it over Righteous Protector. Shad Spirit's fine. Ravasaur Runt's pretty bad. Wicked Skeleton's really bad. Now, there is one thing you could do. There's one thing you could do. It's not worth trying. Trice is wicked, so if you could technically, like on 7 mana, have some minions on board, some little raptors or something, eat them with Gore Fiend, and then you play Wicked Skeleton, and you get like the +3/+3 or whatever. But even then, it's a 4 mana 4/4. It's terrible. It's the worst. Yeah, I turned down the first Spirit Lash. I think I'll take this one over Direwolf. Forge Fiend is still great. We don't really have elementals for Stone Shaper, I'm pretty sure. There are some stealth minions around right now, but I'd rather take Forge Fiend. Second, Free from Amber or a Stubborn Suspect. Like I said, even though I like Free from Amber, we got mostly bad results with it last run. Just a lot of kind of vanilla 8/8s. Maybe I just take the Suspect. Think about it for another second. That's the script 3 times in a row. Wish go face. Yeah, Satellite says Dig Day's back. That's true. That's true. He says, take the Free from Amber, coward. It's the more exciting card, I suppose. Libram of Wisdom is a fun card, although it's often kind of expensive. I am lacking 2-cost minions, honestly, and I want to have 2-cost minions on board to Talon Priest. I could also combine Fisherman with Spirit Lash. I'm gonna take Fisherman. Dragonfire Potion can be great. Librarian. Is there anything we're really looking to do with Librarian? Is there a big combo with it? I doubt it. I don't think so. I think there's only downsides. Proud Defender's fine, but we'll take Dragonfire. Last pick. I guess it's Bannerman. Bannerman's great with First Blade of Rin, obviously. I do like Gastropod, though. Gastropod with Talon Priest could be really, really good. Bannerman may actually be a minor trap here, because, yeah, I've mentioned before, we've had a lot of Bannerman decks fail us. But I got the Smuggler's Realm, the Bannerman, the First Blade. I'll take it, but honestly, Gastropod and the Talon Priest may be a better thing to go for. Yeah, silence Gorfiend, get rid of your minions forever. Alright, let's retile the stream. Uh-oh, man, there's something.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
The play's the thing.
There we go. Something is weird with my, like, Alt-Tab. Probably due to Windows 11. I took the risk. I don't know. Is it paying off? Maybe not. Let's see. We got hand buff. Hand buff Gorefiend, which kind of has anti-synergy together. Priest / Pally. I still want Righteous Defense later in the game, right? It's a little tempting to just keep it around, though, until, like, turn 6. I don't know, maybe I should. I haven't got a feel for how good it is early in the game.
Happy Hallow Day.
I guess what this goes. And yeah. Alex points out it's a true mirror despite dual class. Priest Paladin, Priest Paladin. Okay. Hey, you know, there you go. If I was just a pure priest, we would have to heal nothing on that turn. Instead, we get to put down a 1/1. Hey, better. Better than doing nothing. Has you ever checked your change portraits? Technically, no. I really expect we can't, but I guess we'll give it a go anyway. Oh, you know what I also didn't do? I didn't switch our rogue portrait over to the Kitty Valera for ATD. I'll try to do both at the same time. After we hopefully dedicate a win here to Satellites with the 43-month sub. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba. Let's do Spirit Last Trade, Skulker.
Echoes in the dark.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get a better Spirit Lash later. Since this Dark was so good, it was incredibly good back in the day. It is still quite good. And would I take a Tar Creeper over a Sunwell Initiate? Probably not, but still quite good.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Alright, freeze up the 3-3. Last looks at the scores today. We had a 5-win run with still Priest Primary. Still Priest Primary, but we were Mage Secondary. Now we're Paladin Secondary. It started at 2-2, so recovering from 2-2 to 5 didn't feel so bad. I never liked this card back in the day. 4 mana 3-2 charge. Felt way too expensive even back in the day. Now it feels even more expensive. I don't know what their secret is.
Don't touch the egg. You were wise not to trust me. Smelly fish and yummy.
They're pulling ahead of me on cards. That's so many overpowered cards. Libra of Justice. Libra of Justice we got in the hand. That can be really good, although they wouldn't be playing into it just yet. Metal's the only way one down. Is it like a Darkest Dungeon line? Says you planning Darkest Dungeon 2. Not only am I planning it, we've streamed it twice. We did it last week. We did it last week on Thursday and Friday. This week we're doing it on Friday. We're doing it 2 days from now on Save File Variety. So yeah. Yeah. We're already there. We're already there. I've been so busy. Well, yeah, if you're interested in the VODs, they are, you know, available. Yeah, let them get another hand buff because the Libra of Justice kind of offsets it, hopefully. I hope it does. I hope it does. Apparently it's time for a break after this game, by the way, if you're looking to get a snack or a drink or something. I'll try, I'll try to change our priest portrait, which I doubt will work. Turn on the Kitty Valier for ATD. And then we'll take a 3-minute break. Yeah, Lying Liar Phantom ate you. We fixed a few of those problems in the second stream, didn't we? A few? There was less hatred by the end of... Oh, geez, well I said Libram of Justice offsets their hand buffs, and they Libram me. Arg. Arg. Alright, well, they got double hand buffs. Libram will stop one of them, but not all three, presumably. Taking their time on this turn. Wonder what they're holding. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Saving Arena 3? Wait, is 1 the top or 10 the top, though? If 1's the top, you know, we're doing alright.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Time to tap to Free from Amber and win. Well, Free from Amber doesn't do very well against that poison right there.
Dance for me.
I'm the hand of the king. This is 1 week is too short. Charge, pirate. Blizzard's out of touch. Beat. That's the deliberately lame type response, so I can try to do the segue. But you know who's in touch to the needs of the people, the needs of the stream? David, with 2 full years of sub. We just lost to Cornelius in the other game. Getting knocked around by it here too. Yes, big appreciate it, David, with the long-term 2 years of sub, plus that 100 gifted sub badge. A lot of support from David. All the best to you as I get knocked around here. Knocked around by Cornelius.
Evildoers become!
Alright. Yeah, Sadness is the Brawl this week is not your favorite. He does have the virtue of being something, you know, new. I don't know if it's good, but it's new. It's weird. It's interesting. Yeah, Warrior's pretty good. I knocked out in 2 tries with Warrior. Not ATD, just 2, I think it said Warrior was good on Discord. ATD said draw Free from Amber and win. Well, they drew Free from Amber. Still not the best result. I mean, it does slow us down. It's not knowing how to win. Arthur answers that was question. Okay, so Stormwind Guard.
King's honor, friend.
Reporting for
We have to choose to double trade or slow down completely. I'm gonna double trade. Yeah, that's not his name. I thought you were just typed for 24, Metal Gear Solid 5. It was in Touch. I don't know what Touch is. Remember, Touched by an Angel.
I've brought enough forever.
Versus... Ooh. Versus... Ooh. Togwag with 6 copies of the Mage Discoverer minion to your last 12 cards. Think you could top deck any board clear? Never. Just Sleepy Dragon? I don't get this battle cry. Just Sleepy Dragon.
Protect the city.
I'm considering trading here. There are ways to get punished, I'm sure. I don't know. They got a lot more cards than me, though. See. We'll see. What's happening? Give us play yourself. Oh, the Tavern. Yes. Yes, you are just the director. You are just the director. The AIs are the players. Yeah, and Larry says they were also frustrated by the brawl. Like I said, you know, as long as you're only 10 to 1, I'm like, oh, this is neat and weird. A lot of people seem to hate it, but I was like, oh, this is something different. Alright. I mean, I wouldn't want to play it as a main game mode, but alright, this is unique. I don't know. Maybe I'm easy to please. Maybe I'm easy to please. Alright, let's, this is their mage build itself. Yeah, just two on Discord said the mage was no good. So there's join the dark side, level 2. Level 3, still 90 damage away. Maybe we can get it with more priest mages. Alright, we are about to take a 3-minute break. We're gonna click rogue and go. I'll allow the basic portrait just because it means Kitty Valera, which A to D wanted. And then I'll try to change the priest portrait too, just to see if we can change portraits mid-arena run. I really assume we can't, but
Cause some trouble. Let's cause some trouble.
let's try. And then we're gonna take a 3-minute break. Yeah, it still shows the Anduin here, so it really seems to still lock you in there. You can change coins apparently, though, it seems like, which I learned at some point, but I forgot about it. Let's try that for fun. Do the evil coin for a little bit. I like the Ashes Outland coin better, and the dragon coin they just put in. But let's see. So we've been neat. The constant misplays every single turn scarred you. Fair enough. All right, but the opponent's gonna make misplays too. It balances out, right? Right? Okay, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. Thank you again, Satellites, with the 43 months of sub, and we'll also dedicate that to David with the full 2 years of sub, upgrading to the blue 2 Roman numeral. Very, very appreciated. Alright. I'm always gone when they get here. I just wait for your name to show up in chat, and then I take a break. That's how I time it.
Anduin versus Illidan.
This ends now!
The
So I still play mage, that's what Just 2 said. I took the advice. Alright. Demon Hunter Hunter. Demon Hunter Hunter. Just a sport and save with watching 8 ads. It actually... Now, just so nobody misinterprets, subscriptions are still stronger, but yeah, we're doing the special ad promotion they're doing right now, which means that the ads are worth 2.5 times value to me. So you're supporting the stream more than ever before by watching the ads. But still not much sub. Nobody think that you should like unsub to watch ads. Wouldn't help. Don't.
I love omelets.
But they are more powerful.
Is it cold?
Freezy freeze. There's Cabal Courier, but I think we're still doing Talon Priest here. 3434.
You wish to live forever.
Just not able to sub because I need to save money. Oh no! I'm not saying you should sub. I just want when I say that ads are more powerful than ever right now. I just want to clarify that anybody who is subbed, I don't want them going, should I unsub if ads are more powerful than usual right now? I'm just making sure nobody hears it that way, because it's not true. Okay, well, let's look at the Cabal Courier. 50 gifts of sub to Shiro. There's no choice, Shiro. You're gonna gain the scruffy emotes. Very appreciated, Thrifty. And I mentioned earlier today that Thrifty does stream a variety of games, including Bayonetta most recently. There's a text shout out too. Oh, actually, and it was doing Bloodborne too. Bloodborne, which is a great game to watch. Don't want this power of creation that's really far away. I don't want Slytherin Shadows. I don't know if I got time for this power creation, to be honest, but I'll go for it.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish! Don't touch the air.
Thank you so much. If you sub say, and she gets the purple badge, the 2-month badge. Status with the Emma voice chat. As a sub should get the choice to watch ads anyway. Nor foster rivalry once up within the community. There is an option. I wouldn't use it ever, I don't think, but there is an option to make subs watch ads. The option is available. But yeah, don't think I would ever do it. This turn's a little interesting, isn't it? If I were like to trade the egg napper, I could I could get massive attack stats onto the Gore Fiend, but no, it's not as interesting as I think it is.
Don't touch the
We'll just do this. Oops, I probably do want a hero power. No, I want a hero power second. I want the hero power on board. I don't want a 2/2 inside the Gore Fiend. Yeah, 11-4 Gore Fiend, right? It's like, you're either gonna kill it and give me my minions back, or you're taking 11 damage to the face. Make your choice. I kinda like it. Skull Gul'dan with discounts, presumably. That can be devastating. I'd imagine if some month you could make more from ads and subs, do some do around. That sounds cool. Still up in ads most channels, you would sub for additional report. Yeah. I do wonder, you know. Fortunately, we have a lot of people who do sub, and I really appreciate it. I do wonder, you know, what the ad numbers would be if I were to force ads on subs. And to be fair, we run ads, you know, just during the break screen anyway. I still don't think I'd do it, but I'm a little curious. A little curious what the numbers would be. Okay, what are we doing now?
You were wise not to trust me.
You wish to live forever.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, now we're coming up on turn 8. We got the Power of Creation, we got the Free from Amber. They still have 2 cards discounted by Skull. What you're saying is ads for subs would still be forced equality. I'm talking individual subs. Oh no, I understand what you're saying. In the sense of moral superiority over those who don't. I do love a sense of moral superiority. Absolutely. Half my personality is built on that, you know, undeserved sense of self-righteousness.
I love
Did they realize they weren't gonna kill this? Or no? I guess they did. There's the back of a look in. Enjoyed the variety today. Just got back to see his deck. Seems surely good. Yeah. Except when this happens. Smuggler's Run. Give your minions in hand +1/+1. I got no minions in hand. I told you I don't like this card. So I said, stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen to ads. Alright, let's go for the 2 6s instead of the 1 8+. I do have room on board for both 6s right now, so let's look before we trade. Ooh. Spells cost 2 more. Spells cost 2 more. My hand is all spells. I can make it Free from Amber cost 12. This is the way.
the battle.
This is the way to sabotage yourself. Your soul. This is one of the reasons why I love the wild rotation. I love to bring old cards back, partly to hear their voice lines.
What a tragedy! Better write this down. I could have sworn it went back to...
And yeah, Jesse, these was watch ads for bits for turn off. Yeah, now they got that new thing where sometimes, like, the ads will bring up a little poll. If you vote in the poll, the ad poll, it can contribute bits to the streamer. But yeah, it's not the way it used to be. I'm 1 damage off lethal? Huh. Ah, Ah, there you go. People, we were seeing Charged Devilsaur. And people were saying, why don't they just change that to Rush? I'm like, because if you get off some special effect and you bypass the battle cry, it can go face, unlike the Rush keyword. Learn your place. That's love it. Not Rush, not true Rush. It's a lot like Rush, but it's not Rush. It's not. Alright, dedicate that win to Thrifty Anvil. Thrifty Anvil with the gifted sub to Shiro. Super appreciated. Bird sub and Par streams the ads for subs on breaks. Actually help the community collectively take a break from the computer, not just listen to music and do other things. I do wonder how much it would help the stream.
I must protect
Especially these 2 months with 2.5 times ad money. I do wonder. There's a flicker of greed in my eye. It could have a big impact these 2 months, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do it. She strips in my name. It's true. Strictly need to know. Hoping we draw our Bannerman, which would buff up the Rin. Can we get a Death Knight? No. No, we can't. I don't trust Potion of Polymorph. I don't want to discard my highest cost card, I don't think, so let's just take Psy Fiend. You could think about the Nightshade Matron a little bit.
Intel acquired.
No Death Knight. And it was very important for that one recruit beast deck. One beast for Charged Devilsaur and King Crush. Was that a thing? I don't know if I remember that at all.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Shadowed Spirit. We could try to keep saving our first Blade of Ren until we get one of the 2 hand buff cards. We can take an efficient value trade here, though. There's this legendary Hire Minion with Battlecry and Death Row Recruit a Beast. I still remember. Used, yeah, Katarina, whatever she was called. Okay, yeah, I didn't remember that being a thing in Constructed, but maybe I just wasn't really playing Constructed at the time, because it's after we started streaming. Okay, so we got +3 health, Ads don't buy me at all. Happy to see streamers give money. Finger thing means the taxes. Okay, well, I still unfortunately can't do the Blade of Ren play.
Reverberations in the
wish to live forever.
You go 50 ads up to stream and leave the computer on. Yeah, I have considered, running an ad at the end. I think I've seen some people do that. Okay. If we play Stormwind Guard here, I can get a clean trade there. If I play Stormwind Guard here, I could trade there, but I don't know if I want that or not. They're about to get the deal 2 damage across the board, which is a problem.
I must consider.
Which means I wouldn't want this trade, because it would die anyway.
King's honor, friend.
I guess I'm not gonna hit the hero power button because it's gonna die the dormant anyway. It could actually help them trigger some type of, you know, for each minion that died this turn, do a thing card. So it's not hit the hero power button. It's a good target for Libram. Could also bump it and death it technically.
Evildoers, be gone!
You wish to live forever? Echoes in the dark.
Protect the city!
We just went around and split half they ever do. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. He says, oh, that's right, the finger thing. The finger thing means the taxes. Come on. She's got a good point. She's got a good I don't know which voice actor did the crowd voice in that scene. I think I used to know. I think they mentioned it on, like, the DVD commentary. Who was doing the crowd voice. Played lots of OTK, Woe Cleaver Warrior, use Devil Swords, Inner Rages, and Blood Copy spell. Ah. If you're not gonna raid, you might as well throw up an ad, but usually raid. Well, I mean, we can... I can let a raid tick down at the same time I run an ad. Well, say save, I was dual class cheating you. I usually thank people again at the end of the stream, but the people who I'm thanking for supporting the stream, you know, they're already subbed anyway, typically, so they would hear the thank you regardless. I don't know, maybe I'll run an ad at the end. This is a great Shadow Word Death, especially if I get 3-cost Beast. We might see a concede here.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Despite them gaining the 8 armor. Oh, and we super high rolled the beast too. Nice, nice, nice. No complaints there. Box out dual class Trinia. Not super great yet, actually. Not super great. We had like an 8 or 9 win run with Shaman to start, but then we've had 3 non-infinite runs. But yeah, I'm enjoying the rotation in general. It's back to Arena, which means you're closing the stream because Lyra is screen limited right now. Yeah. Went 3-3, 7-3, and 7-1 in progress. Better than I've been doing. Like I said, I've only got 1 infinite. Hoping this deck might be successful for us, though. We're starting 3-0. Level 277. Like 123 to go. I do wonder, you know, like a lot of people are wondering, whether they'll still put the expansion out in early December, or if they might push it back to, like, late-ish December, like, I don't know, the 20th, just because they just put out the mini-set. She's the guy, get back to work, catch y'all later. Thank you again for the gifted sub, Thrifty. Thanks for being here. Check out Thrifty. Ah, the Skulker works very well with the Talon Priest with the stealth. That's nice. I think we'll still toss the 5.
Happy Hallow's End!
Strictly need to know. Strictly need to know.
So, where does the magic come from?
Zero mana Smuggler's Run. Could get a 3-cost beast off Mount Seller in the distant future. Or we could use it right now to get the 4/5 Talon Priest.
You wish to live.
4/5, 2/3, Egg Nappers 4/2, Mount Seller 6/9. A nice stat line.
How long can this
How long can this go on? They unnerfed this card too? I don't know if I remembered that. But yeah, it was Battlecry summon a copy of this minion, and they nerfed it to Battlecry summon a 2/3 copy of this minion or something, or summon a 2/3 Sarnite Chain Gang to nerf Shutterwalk. I remember they unnerfed Bone Mare. I didn't remember them changing this one back.
I'm the hand of the king.
And of course, right after I use the hand buff, we draw our best card with the hand buff, of course. In the end, it has to be this way. Yeah, good to see Bog. Have you been doing dual class? How's it been treating you? If so. Tappity tap. Lot of cards, only 2 mana left. There goes our 4/3. And trade there. They would immediately get the spell power on board, though. Could be helpful, actually.
I spread the master's will.
Well, it's either killing the 5/6 or it's killing the 3/5 and the 2/4. Not really any getting around it. Technically, we could trade there, go face-face. Dragonfire, and keep a 5/1, but that's not worth it.
I love army. Reporting for duty.
I'm just gonna clear this, but you could do the 5-face. We got the 6/9 into the 8/8, but they got a lot of cards. They got a lot of cards. Uh-huh.
They up or get out.
Alright. There's Cabal Courier. We could get like a Death Knight off of it, but we still want to play the 6/9 here, pretty much for sure. Alright. 1/1, 1/1, 6/9, 3/4. They got 5 cards left and 23 health. Someone would go 5-face earlier. It may be the right move. It may be the right move. But you know I hate to smoke when I can trade. Sabretooth Stalker, kinda forgot about that card. It wasn't particularly good when it came out. But it is a 6-mana card that can answer this 8-mana card. But yeah, just, you know, dies to Holy Nova. Dies to Holy Nova was a big deal.
Together.
They can discover Sneeds here, but they need 7 mana for it, and they only have 6. She intends to be more aggressive player than you, but seems to get punched a whole lot. Be nice, sort of aggressive. Mm-hmm. They get some taunt there. Okay. Wow, they didn't take this trade? That's ambitious. I should have looked at the courier. I should have looked at the courier to see if we'd be offered a Death Knight. We all need it, but I should have looked. I should have looked real quick. Okay, 4 wins, no loss, and this is GG. Yeah, I'm really shocked they didn't trade the 8-2 into the 8-8, though. I mean, maybe they were just hopeless anyway, but seemed odd. Seemed odd.
Anduin versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
The play's the thing.
Let's keep the Bannerman. The only problem with keeping the Bannerman is that the deck has a fair number of spells that I can accidentally draw. I'm gonna trade the whole game, so we're gonna stay that way. If the face plays taunt, me no make plays. Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Happy Hallow's End.
I think it's the first player I've seen use the Sheriff Rexar costume. I think we've seen some other Hunter primaries, but they were using alternate portraits. Well, we buff up 4 minions here.
Really?
Be really nice to draw the first Blade of Rin. Didn't happen. And there's a lot of good 8s out there. So free from Amber, some my premium card. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've not been hyper impressed with the rolls just yet. Do they draw a mech? They do. They do draw a mech off the Ursatron.
Run! I will hold them off.
Proud Defender. That's, So if I were to Righteous Defense this, I think I would get the 3 attack, but then it'll go back to 3 attack anyway, because it's a persistent bonus. Oh well, this play's still good. He's Master's Temple. Well, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm thinking of how Righteous Defense would work with these types of persistent bonuses. You know, would it give us 1 attack, or would it give us 3 attack? I think we'd get 3 attack, and they'd just gain it back. It would be set to 1-1, which it might. No, it would definitely be 3-1. I'm just wondering how many stats I would gain.
I love reporting for duty.
I mean, I do want to put 6 face there, I really do. But if I put 6 face here, they've got a 2-4 against my 3-1, and that just doesn't feel very good.
King's honor, friend.
I love to trade. I love to take out their water elemental. Got double free from Amber. Yeah, someone's talking about a lot of good 8s. And it's 8 or more. Yeah, like I said, we keep getting a lot of, you know, variant. We get like variants now, Extrazas, that their battle cries don't trigger, and so it's not been very good. But I don't know. We've only played it like 5 times. Maybe a few more than that. That's not a terrible Righteous Defense, you know. Get 7 health hand buffed on one of your minions. Ooh. About Gorefiend, though. I would like to Gorefiend this. Just don't do it. Don't do the Gorefiend. I'm gonna do the Gorefiend.
Protect the city!
Joker, yes, Joker said, do it! I can't! It's not the Jedi way!
The battle! The battle!
I was the first, you know. Matthias also with the do it! Don't do it if you can't kill Gorefiend this turn, well? Maybe they're gonna silence me. Maybe. Shadowy construct, shadowy construct, shadowy construct. He says that this goes wrong. Say, I told you so. This is should have tapped first. I actually decided I wanted the 1-1 on board instead of an extra 2-2 inside of this. That was a conscious decision. They got Arfish. There must always be a Lich King. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. Battle cry, battle cry, battle cry. Precisely what I'm saying about Free from Amber.
Is reborn anew.
I'm actually gonna kill the Arthas. Because I'm worried they might actually have, like, Death Rattle synergies. They're gonna get that Death Knight card anyway. Let's try to bypass any synergies they might get with it on board. Just woof, woof. Must always be a Lich King. Yeah, no. Scruffy's a very picky eater. He wouldn't pick up an undead arm off the floor. He'd sniff it and back away. So the 8 stats isn't too bad. It's not too bad, but, you know, it's making the Free from Amber worse than my Forge Fiend.
I could have sworn it went back together.
There's the Deep Run Engineer. They could get us needs off of that. Sneeds, though, would be a good Righteous Defense target. Rin is a good acceptor of Righteous Defense, but we can't guarantee that. There's the card. Makes the card. Does the thing. The Deep Run? Okay, well... I'm gonna look at the other Free from Amber, but... Your minions with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. I don't have minions with Wind Fury.
The battle!
King's honor.
Death is not my goal, but there's a lot of death on board. There's that Death Knight card that, like, clears the board, isn't there? But you discard a bunch of cards or something? I don't know. I don't remember all the Death Knight cards. What about my own Alexstrasza? Wait, you want a Righteous Defense my own Alexstrasza? I mean, I guess you could go face and then get the stats onto a different card. I guess you could. Here's the end. It destroys all minions with 5 more attack. Sorry, I don't mean the Death Knight hero cards. I mean the Death Knight cards that you get off Arthas.
Quickly.
His anti-magic still exists. Yeah, that card was kind of cool. Give all your minions +2/+2, I think, and can't be targeted by spells. Okay, 5-0. We had a dual class deck. We go from 4-0 to 4-3. I hope that history doesn't repeat itself. Yeah, so this is Doom Pact. Destroy all minions, mill a card for each destroyed, which, yeah, ATD compares to Soul Rend. He says I can't remember the rest. There's not a huge pool. You said Death Coil, Frostmourne, Bigger Soul Rend, Anti-Magic Shell, Death Grip. That could be all of them, actually. I think there's only 5 or 6.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Oh, and there's Death and Decay. Death and Decay, 3 damage AoE.
Plays the thing.
Let's just keep overconfident Orc. I don't think I want to hold 2 3s with no coin.
Happy Hallow's End.
Happy Hallow's End! Listen up, ye lily-livered hornswaggler!
I will get my happily ever after no matter what.
You really put the old heave-ho into it.
Yes, we've seen Frostmourne yet. We've seen 1 Frostmourne. We saw 1 Frostmourne yesterday.
Heave-ho into it. I have trained for days.
Oh, Army of the Dead. Yeah, that one. Didn't mention that one at all. I guess there's more Death Knight cards than I remember. 5/5 Devil Sword, huh?
Fresh from Kazakis.
Interesting. I mean, obviously it's not Benedictus. Actually, no, I've got 2 other 5s. It's actually decent stats, though. Solarian versus the Enhanced Dreadlord. Solarian can be excellent in the long term. It can also make the Void Shard able to, like, kill the 5/5 Devil Sword. Dreadlord's a great minion, though, all on its own. Ooh, Elec Mount. Very nice. Good discovers. Good discovers to start this game. Yeah, just it was draw 5 cards, my name is revealed. Or was it draw 5 or just show 5? You said flip. I'm like, what did that mean? I don't remember the exact wording on the card. Okay. Well, just Stormwind Guard trade there.
King's honor, friend.
Back to the void. Just I want you to pick Solarian, but I didn't want to tell you to do it. Because I wanted you to want to. Doing the Anduin well played. I'd love to land the Elec Mount next turn. Skulker maximizes the chance of that.
Strictly. No patience in the void.
Is it burn scar if they aren't creatures, you think? That sounds right.
Drink with me,
We're gonna brew back the Rusteed. Interesting. We still get to Elec Mount this and trade over there. We're still happy. Yeah, I went face there. Maybe I'll regret it. I could have killed the 3/4. My Void Shard can go face, though. Is the thing. Boom, boom. They took the trade anyway, so no regrets. No regrets. Looks like we'll scam with Void Shard.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Alright, well, we were 5-0, and that actually ended up being like our best game. Alright, 6-0. I'd like this deck to go really far, but I'm not greedy. I just need one more win to be happy.
Anduin versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. The play's the thing.
Same deal. Same deal. I don't want to keep 2 3s without coin. Last time I also drew the Evil Cable Rat. Alright. Alright.
Happy Hallow's End. Happy Hallow's End. Job done.
Okay. Kobold Lackey. Despite the fact, you know, with the dagger, they can always hit the overconfident orc. Like, despite the fact it's gonna lose attack power, definitely still playing overconfident orc here. Technically like hero power lackey. Lyra's at 9 wins. Well done. Miss Joker said they point opponents who rage rope. We've been seeing more than usual today. I think we've seen 3 this run? Maybe that was in previous runs too, but yeah, I feel we've seen like 3 or 4 today. More than usual.
Talk about a nice suit.
They're not gonna trade in the Sky Talon, which allows us to trade and Lackey and then put extra health on Lackey. Technically, we could Righteous Defense and then go like Lackey or trade Lackey, and the Lackey might get buffed by 3-2. Not worth it at all to me, but technically we could do it. Traces want health on the taunt. Because it would end up as a 1-1. I'd rather have a 1-4.
Tortola, preserve us!
This one may actually be worth the Righteous Defense. Buff up one of these cards by 5 health and 1 attack. The shame is, I guess this will still go to 3-2, so I end up having to trade here and then they dagger me. I'm not going to play Libram. Alright. Buff the Forge Fiend to 9-13. We're hoping they don't have a Shadow or Death in the long run, I suppose. It's good to protect the lackeys. As the Talon Priest itself dies. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna Shivara that.
To battle!
I can trade there, do 1 face damage, and then Shivara. 1 whole face damage, correct order. Rogue Secret. So we saw earlier, we saw one of the Rogue Secrets that's available, but I gotta look up which all ones are in. Because Deck Tracker is not telling us right now. What did they do? Double? Okay. So there's Bamboozle, Ambush, and Dirty Tricks.
I wonder. Really?
Yeah, I can't do much about Ambush. Okay. So if it's Dirty Tricks and I play Smuggler's Run, they draw 2 extra cards.
I love omelets.
I only get this up to 5-3 and that up to 11-15, so probably not worth it. Bamboozle is like an evolve when we try to hit one of their minions. Big Bone Mare. So, I mean, if the secret is Bamboozle, it'd be kind of weird here because they're gonna lose the buff. Kind of a weird turn, because if it's Bamboozle, I can attack in and turn the 5-6 into a random 4, which might be an improvement. But if it was not, I give up a 1-1 while I'm trying to set up for Libram of Justice. So it's weird. It's weird. Okay, Libram of Justice would let me hit this, which might evolve, actually. And then hit here and go face for 10, because there's no face-based secrets right now. Nope, it's draw 2 cards.
Evildoers, be gone!
Well, there's a 10-17 Forge Fiend. I hope they haven't drawn the answer to it.
Inside voice.
Yeah, it's still an 8-8. It's still an 8-8. This is pretty healthy lad. He's still pretty healthy once he's even silenced. Even silenced. He lost his 3 buffs and he's still good. It's still good. It's still good with Alcrons now. Well, if it was Leapfrogger, it would have like 2 billion health before the Leapfrogger nerf. Okay, got a big Temple Enforcer, but let's go for the Free from Amber anyway. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Evildoers, be gone!
14, they have 4 healing in the 2-2 though. They got 4 of the cards.
You have been.
Alright, 7-0. Very nice. Alright, perfect infinite. Very happy to see it. Let's play one more game, and then I think it'll be time for a 3-minute break.
Anduin versus Uther.
Seen this opponent before.
I will bring order.
The play's the thing.
I think I'm gonna keep the Scorpion, but not the Shell Razor. Debatable. Thanks, pick number 1 to 3. Well, if it's not inclusive, then it has to be 2, right? I'm guessing you mean 1, 2, or 3. I'll still take 2. Heck, no context, never picking for the Dreamscaper game. And yeah, Joe says, what do you think about Amulet the Undying, having 6-0 decks and free strong with the right cards? Yeah, I've only played it one time, and it was like discovered, not drafted. But we were able to bring back our Forge Fiend with it, so I got a 3-mana 8-8.
Happy Hallow's End.
I don't have full judgment of it yet, but it seems like it could be good. Like says, we got the thing. Nice. There's the Rise of Shadows coin.
Strictly need to know.
Such a beautiful design.
Trade and coin Scorpid, or we can just try the Shell Razor. I think I'm just gonna try the Shell Razor. Guess they could Scorpid me. Oh yeah, Joseph, with Scrapyard Colossus, it can be good. A little slow, but huge play if you can do it. So we craft if we go 12. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And there's a different. If it's 12-0, we'll do Sneeds or Smite. And Scorpid this, so then they're still gonna swing the weapon into our 3-3. No way around that, though, really.
Don't forget to tip your Tauren. What is it?
Well, I can't leave Peasant alive. Kind of sad to trade a 5-2 into it, but I can't let him draw extra cards. Oh well.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Yeah, I just played the Fisherman. I did think about Coin Eggnapper a little bit,
Shun the light!
but we might be interested in Coin Free from Amber on turn 7.
I will get my happily ever after no matter what.
What a sight!
What a sight.
We will rebuild from the ground up.
Alright, discover first.
Hearthstone! Fresh from Kazakh.
Add a lackey to your hand, alright. Now, the only question becomes, do I want to Righteous Defense the 4/4? I think the answer is probably no. There's also a question of, do I want to play the Conscriptor right now instead of the Egg Napper, but I would rather have the extra power on board. Opponent's username is very creative. Yeah, I think I've seen this opponent multiple times in the past. Okay. Is it coin free from amber? Yeah. Yeah, again, we mostly are getting 8/8s for 8 mana. There's some good rolls in there, but... Do I want the 8/8 or do I want the 4/12? The 4/12 is actually better on this board.
I must consider.
Alright, went for the 4/12. Seems better in this case. Oh, sorry.
What have we here?
Okay, now they got a lot of stuff. I do have a death for one of these. I got the Righteous Defense. So we're hoping to roll the Righteous Defense on the Conscriptor in play right now. Good. I guess I'll Smuggler's Run, although it's also good with the first play of Ren if we ever draw that.
Minions, take to the treehouse. My power.
Okay. I can kill the Soldier of Fortune, which I guess I should, honestly. Because I don't need a coin. I don't have any cards in hand.
Those who shun the light must
Thanks, Floyd, for the follow. I appreciate that.
Woe betide those
Oh, dear.
themselves against
Do they get all three? 1, 2... They didn't get the Rush. They got the Divine Shield and the Taunt, but no Rush. And hit and still have a 7/1. Well, that means we don't get the... We don't get the Lackey right away.
My power is infinite.
Despite wanting the Lackey, I probably still want to build the 7/4 to avoid just getting my 7/1 Battlecry down. I want to be able to do the damage to their Taunt or such. I don't know, we could put this to 4/8. I really don't want them to have 1 damage to kill the 7/1 though. Thank you for being insane. If you allow things to pull the minion back into our hand. Yeah, maybe. Pretty slow, but maybe. Get a spell that didn't stir on their deck. This is a Paladin spell, right? Yeah.
A warden always hits her mark.
Well, they can take 7 damage to kill that, which they do. They still have the Taunt and the Divine Shield minion. They're down to 20 health. We've got 10 on board. We can evolve... Oh, we can evolve Malagos as long as he lives through this. They only have 2 mana to stop him. We can evolve Malagos into a 10. Oh, shoot. That means I have to sacrifice my Temple Enforcer, but oh well. Bye-bye, Temple Enforcer. Trade, evolve to a 10.
Such stunning beauty.
small.
A little slip up.
Nicely done. Reporting for duty.
I probably want 2/2/2s more than 9/9. Alright, yeah, not the best 10. I mean, it's still better than the 4/2 I had, but I would have preferred a Scrapyard Colossus. Joe was just talking about Scrapyard Colossi. Didn't get one. Didn't get one.
Fell and nether.
Discover a demon. They're discovering a demon Paladin-wise, though. They can't discover the Inquisitor from Demon Hunter, fortunately. Can they get Lothraxian? I mean, it would be a terrible pick, actually. It'd just be a 5-mana 5/5. I don't know if Lothraxian's in right now. I forget what expansion that was. This question, do I upgrade an okay ranged weapon or wait for a better melee weapon to go on? Probably die. I guess I would just upgrade the okay weapon instead of probably dying, but I haven't played Dreamscaper. I don't know how valuable it is for you to do high-risk runs versus lower-risk runs. More poison. More poison. Annoying. Even Paladin exists? Just asking. There was the 5-mana 5/5 that would give your dudes Divine Shield for the rest of the game, but they don't have the dude hero power, so it's a pretty terrible demon. So this is 14 damage. It's 14 damage, but if I try to just push face, we end up in a lot of trouble.
Reporting for duty.
Push all face, give this extra health to make sure they have to bump it with the poison. Or I can just go trade, buff the health on the Jumbo Imp, go face. We got a 8/11 against their 8 damage on board, but also discovered spell and discovered demon.
Wish to live.
The battle.
Protect the city.
I think we're gonna push face, although I could trade into their 2/2. They might have a very strong counter. We're at 15 health, they have 8 on board. We are typically looking for, our other Free from Amber and our Forge Fiend, but depends on how the situation changes. Flying Cleaver puts them to 12 damage. Sorry, 13. If they can do 2 damage with 2 mana, they could just kill me here, actually. I'm only 1 off lethal. If they can't do anything extra here, Stormwind Guard would be lethal. That's about it, lethal-wise, I think. Holy Light puts them out of range. Alright, well then we're looking for not that. We're looking for a taunt to stop the weapon, but we don't get it. Oh well.
I brought enough for everyone.
I squish you.
Alright. So we were 7-0. Oh! Well, okay. Like I said, we've played against the 7Z's player before, but if we know them in chat, I don't know if I've identified their username, but yeah. Scotch, maybe it's Scotch, because I don't think I've seen Scotch in chat today. Scotch accuses the win trading, but may have been the perpetrator. Like says, had a lot of money in Dreamscaper. Water gun, huh? That was the okay ranged weapon? Or... Alright, well, yeah, that concede really caught me off guard. Just as reveal thyself, Z. Well, they can or they can't. I'll say what I always say. Hey, I don't feel too bad about that, I guess. But yeah, if you beat me legit, you don't need to concede. I says 8 wins, 8 wins. Yeah, I guess it is. We do have a 12-0 Priest achievement already. I actually am looking for 12-0 Paladin, I think, as one of our 4 remaining ones, but it won't count because this is our primary. Regardless, say GG to Z, and we are still going to take that 3-minute break. Be right back. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking around through the break. I said, get off, though. If I miss you, have a good night. Thanks for being here. We're already, though. Like... A little bit of a long queue, just because it's, only the second day of dual class. Sometimes we have more casual arena players hopping in, increasing the population.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The play's the thing.
Usually a bad idea to keep both threes. Just toss Gorfiend then, keep the overconfident. Mage Paladin. It's a good idea to kind of be looking at the class combos we're seeing. In terms of, we're at 8-0. So we are presumably seeing people who are having their combos work out. We got Paladin hero power, they got Paladin hero power.
Reporting for duty.
We actually offered a Lost in the Jungle.
Reporting for duty.
Which always starts 2-0 or 3-0 and then loses 3 in a row. Yeah, we did have a 4-0. We did have a 4-0 that went 4-3 yesterday. And that was unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's actually play Shadowed Spirit here. And maybe Overconfident work next turn. Yeah, I hope your luck improves. I'm glad my luck has improved with this run. We had like 3 non-infinites before this. Coin, it's just got Scorpid. Oh, it's a Fire Plume actually, okay. Well... So they're about to get their 3-5 rush. They can put the 3-5 in and the 3-3. They would have the 3-2 and the 3-2, which... I mean, the shell can kind of line up against a little bit, but the truth is, this is a bad start. Oh, especially bad now. I need a consecration, and I don't have one.
Preserve us.
Alright. Alright, this is bad. This is real bad.
I got it.
Lang says they got some bad luck. I don't really know. I don't really know precisely what I'm looking at, but apparently some bad luck. Ah, okay, well, this is some good luck, maybe. We got the Smuggler's Run, which does buff up the first player in to get the Rosh, which can kill the 6-4. So that's certainly worthwhile. We keep drawing, you know, the first player in, like, right after I use the hand buff.
I'm the hand of the king.
We got in the right order for once.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Emperor's almost 2 squares. Oh, you don't want these loop structures, these loop squares. That's bad. Oh, you wanted 2 full ones. Oh, you were 1 short. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand. I thought it was an unlucky gameplay thing.
Creatures.
True Silver. They take 6 damage. They trade. They could play the Mage Secret too. I mean, I hope it's not Mir. I'm gonna play into Mir, I think. It's not Mir, fortunately. I don't know what it is. I don't even know exactly what Mage Secrets are in. I don't know the secrets pool at all right now. Not really. Let me try to take a look. There's a lot of secrets. Well, maybe not a lot. I'm looking at Glacial Mysteries. But yeah, Potion of Polymorph, which would have been bad too. Mare, Netherwind, Mana Bind, Ice Barrier, Frozen Clone, which would have also been interesting. Counterspell. So we might get, like, Counterspelled or Mana Bound if we try to use either of these cards. I don't think there's any face secrets, though.
King's honor, friend.
Reporting for duty.
Hope I'm right. Which I am. Who's the Macar spill? Maybe. Maybe we'll never find out. Maybe they'll just die. That'd be nice. Flame Strike, I guess? Oh, Fire Sail. They must have another one. Sky Talon? Right now, they're still dead. Could they? I don't know. Could they have pulled that off?
Happy Hallow.
Oh, I meant to say well played.
Protect the city.
A real stinker.
Just before we went, oh, sorry. I could have played either of these and... Wait, is Netherwind Portal in? Did we mention Netherwind Portal? Netherwind Portal's in, so it's smart to not test. Because if I play a spell and it's Netherwind Portal, they can get a random 4-cost taunt. And that makes me not lose the game, but not win the game on that turn. So yeah, I can't really test and be safe at the same time. Okay. 9 wins, no loss, although one of these wins was conceded by the opponent. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Anduin versus Illidan.
This ends now.
The play's the thing.
Definitely want to keep this. Coin Bannerman, 3, 4... I'm considering whether I want to toss the Shadowed Spirit or not. It doesn't fit the curve super well, but if I toss the Shadowed Spirit, I might draw a spell, which was one less minion to get buffed in general.
Happy Hallow's End.
Fell and nether.
You could play the Fisherman and then use the Bannerman next turn. Which I actually do like. I think losing the versatility of the coin has been a big downside to us in a lot of matches in the past. It is unfortunate we drew a spell, though. Like I said, that's why I didn't want to toss the Shadowed Spirit. Ah, I did it twice. Oh, that's really unlucky. Oh well.
Really, it's not too heavy.
A real stinker.
Wait, how many other spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty unlucky to draw 2 in a row. I-beam trade. They didn't get any lifesteal off the I-beam, though. Shell Razor, they don't have enough damage on board to kill. Shadowed Spirit would be bad, though. So they died, despite going for the earlier upgrade?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I wasn't sure. You were talking about that water gun, which sounded like a ranged weapon to me, like you were talking about, but... You know what buffering is? I'd add to that. Well, I know what buffering is in a video context. Well, I mean, this is just gonna die. In video game context, I guess I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna make another really, really big taunt, I think.
You wish to live forever.
Alright, 511. If they damage it, goes to 311. I thought about using the Smuggler's Run there, because I just played out 2 minions, but...
Now I am complete.
Metamorphosis is strong, but it doesn't kill the taunt here on its own. Now do I want to use the Smuggler's Run? Smuggler's Run, play the Shadowed Spirit hero power.
Reporting for duty.
Reverberations in the void.
Alright, they got one more charge of Metamorphosis. They can go Metamorphosis hero power and trade the 4-2 elsewhere, but that doesn't line up very well on board. Because we got the 5 health stuff all over. They need like a 1 damage AoE, which they sort of have. Input an action, then before it comes out, you get hit, you put a hit stun some way, but when you... Alright, hit stun, you still use the action. Oh, huh. Yeah, I've never heard that referred to as buffering, but makes some sense. Once again, this is the third time we've drawn the first Blade of Rin the turn after I used the Smuggler's Run. Annoying. Death Knight? Still no Death Knights. We've tried so many times. I like Shadow Ascendant, but we gotta take the Fell Lord, or maybe a Pexus Blast for face damage.
I'm the hand of the king.
Yeah, if I took the Apexis Blast, I'd probably go face there. But yeah, I've never heard it called buffering. Kinda makes sense. I would probably say input lag if I was... Well, input lag is different, though. You're doing specifically hit stun. You discover Death Knight. You should be able to. We saw somebody discover Hagatha in the previous meta. You should be able to discover a Death Knight, but we haven't seen it happen yet. This is more mana efficient, but the Fell Lord might be more interesting.
Strike me down and prepare for fell.
Prepare for Fell. So if I use the Righteous Defense on the Fell Summoner, one of my minions is gonna get 7 attack. Could be really interesting on the Fell Lord.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Alright, so we put the Fell Lord up to 11-12. They still get the demon from their hand, and we know they discovered a demon earlier. More thing than Smash. I was assuming, you know, based on you running those tournaments and such. In Ultimate specifically, which is super annoying, sure. Oh, well, they can dream the 9/5, but I'll get it back later anyway. Oh, Nightmare to kill it. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, they'll kill it, we'll get the 8 armor, and they'll get the demon out of their hand. Which is a big demon. We've got the Libram here. Which we definitely need to use, but it's gonna take my whole turn, which is a shame. So it's, what is it? It's Libram, attack, take the 4 damage, attack face.
The battle!
Evildoers, be gone!
Well, they still have Ysera Awakens, which they'll probably use here to take out our 3 minions. We're much more worried about Dream, because Dream can just remove the stat buff on the Fell Lord. Pretty much definitely going for Free from Amber before the Fell Lord. There's the Ysera Awakens we expect.
I have things you.
That's a Judgment Smash cherries. Well, you mentioned that one Battlegrounds thing, but I've certainly heard you say more Smash stuff in the past than Hearthstone stuff. In general. Yeah, the Dream really blocks the Fell Lord. Alright, Free from Amber. Give me something good. Hey, Anexia is good. The Shovel Fist is also really interesting. So what are they've got Laughing Sister and they have Dream. They could Dream Anexia and put it back in our hand. Shovel Fist, now it drops damage off their board, which is pretty important. And they could attack and trade. Recently, fair enough, yeah, no, I've heard about that one Battlegrounds one. I wasn't saying you're running a bunch of Smash cherries. All I was saying, when you're talking about, like, fighting game style input lag on being hit, I was thinking Smash Brothers was the context. That's all I'm saying. Just from knowledge of you in general. Yeah, let's do the Shovel Fist. But yeah, at the cost of 9 health, they could straight up kill it. Because they may not want to be dreaming it. Sleepy Dragon. And they're gonna take the 9 damage. So they still have the Dream, which means I still don't really want to play Fell Lord. Alright, let's do Mount Stellar instead of Free from Amber. I'm hoping they'll Dream the Mount Stellar, and then we can play the Fell Lord. Just 3/3/3, Terminated Battlegrounds. I don't know if this one you talked about. Nah. You were... Forget what exactly you said. You were saying something... You said something like, gotta do this Battlegrounds tournament. Let's see how badly it goes, I think you said. Something along those lines. Alright, well the Dream is gone. They still have a Demon Hunter spell at the didn't start in their deck. They traded off this Cutlass.
I enjoy
The Dream is gone, so hopefully 11-12 can hold. I said it perfectly. That's your faith. Alright, at least they traded those off. They might be holding on to this 4-12, though. Trade off the Cutlass again.
I sense you.
Ah, Death Speaker. Okay. As the Dream is gone. And they draw 1 card or 2 cards? 2 cards. And then they... Well, wait, if they do this... Wait, they go to 1? Man, that's bold, but, I mean, Priest doesn't usually have burst damage through a taunt. We do have the Void Shard. But, yeah. Hey, we beat Ysera. We beat Ysera. I was the first, you know.
I was the first, you know.
Just they were the first. Alright. 10 wins, 0 losses. I do, you know, some voice lines like that, I wonder if, you know, people who haven't played Warcraft understand the context or not. The Gorefiend was the first Death Knight. He was a Death Knight before, like, Arthas and such. Alright. Alright. 10 wins, undefeated, although one opponent did concede when they'd won the game. Zero health is just a resource. unless your opponent has burst. I do favor using your health as a resource, though, in general. It's going way back to Warcraft 2, isn't it? Correct. Correct. Where Death Knights were the Horde equivalent of Paladins, I think, but different abilities overall.
Anduin versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. The play's the thing.
Let's see if I can bring this up. Yeah, there's a screenshot of Warcraft 2. Terran Gorefiend, level 1. He's got like Death Siphon Soul and Death Core. I don't remember. There's a Cyclone thing. I don't remember the Cyclone thing. Let's toss all that. Anyone says your base tried to play Warcraft 2 again recently? The AI is not good. Is it not? Huh. I just making bad decisions.
Happy Hallow's End.
Kevlar said, I've never played WoW or Warcraft, so I know nothing of the lore. Right, so... Does that, you know, I was the first, you know, line mean nothing to you? Nothing! Okay, so they draw an extra card off Peasant, which is an immediate crisis.
That's an upgrade.
It's a continuing crisis.
things you never knew you
Okay,
wanted.
well, we're 10-0. We were 10-0, but this is an incredibly strong opening. I was the first, you know. Oh dear, so there's their second draw of Peasant. RTS game stressed out to no end, like Warcraft 2, but only against the AI. Yeah, I don't go for multiplayer RTS. I'm not gonna keep up. I did try some multiplayer StarCraft 2. I did try some of that, but I only got like the gold ranking. I was able to get above bronze and silver, but not up to, you know, diamond and grandmaster or whatever.
Fresh from Kazakis.
This Enforcer could be really good. Possibly. Okay, was looking for a good 4. That one's decent. Or if they can take advantage of their 2 spell damage. He says, Tenno Priest, what god do you pray to save? The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities. Some consider to be unnatural. But to be fair, Keith, to be fair, when we were at like 8-0, our opponent had won the game. Our opponent had won the game and they conceded.
Really? It's
So,
not too heavy.
it's not a fully legitimate Tenno.
Is it cold in the shadows?
So I actually want them to use the Divine Shield and the Poison to set up for this Abyssal Enforcer, but we'll see. This is, honestly, even the Civilization, even like Civ 1, you play on like 1 up from basic difficulty. Cause like stopping and building stuff without being bad by other civs. I'm right there with you. I really am. Ah, shoot. Well.
Reporting for duty.
No, I've got this.
Evildoers, be gone!
Well, this might look transparent to a degree, but... After should have thrown a whoops after the freeze, make me think he slipped up. Didn't I do that? Didn't I do that? Alright, so the 4-5 is out of range of the Enforcer, but we still killed the Poison and the 4-1. It's still definitely worth doing. Alright, 8-8 versus 4-2. They still got 27 health. We're at 20. Did they have to retcon Death Knight slightly when Wrath of the Lich King came out? Maybe. And yeah, because, yeah, Tribe was saying was... First Death Knights were weird. They were dead human knights. They had Orcish Warlock souls forced into them. Is that still the case for Death Knights? No, that now it has to do with, like, the Valkyr and stuff, doesn't it? I don't know. And the Lich King was raising them for a while. And the good Dr. Crusher Star Trek trailers. If a real play appointment, I'm nervous. I put you at ease. We can replay the trailer for Remember Me, which is the only really, really, really good Crusher episode, I think. But beyond that, there's not any really, really, really good ones. There's the one, which I think we've played that trailer too, but there's one with Worf's spine. Worf when he gets crushed by the barrel. That's a good episode. But yeah, I think we've played both those trailers. We can definitely replay them if you want to specifically request them.
Quickly.
I don't mind.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Reporting for duty.
He said, yeah, Kibasa said Priest is good now. He said, what changed? And he said, well, they also did full rotation, so now, you know, Ungoro is back in, Frozen Throne's in. It's a whole different set of cards. It's a whole different set of cards. Completely the entire Worf can beat up. I do enjoy that video. I was gonna say, well, it's kind of long, but no, I do enjoy that video. Well, the Free from Amber, you know, we're probably gonna get hit by the poison, I get to summon two random 3s if I go Death and Amber instead of Forge Fiend and Death, but this 8 armor might be essential. I think I'm always going to play the Death, so maybe I'll look first at this. I'm going to play the Forge Fiend. Wow. I don't know how many 3-cost beasts there are. There is Basilisk and Mukla, but we've rolled Mukla twice. No 3 hours Worf get beat up. We got 2 Worf videos. We have Worf getting beat up and Worf being denied. Should I raise shields, Captain? No. I suggest torpedoes. No, Mr. Wolf. This demands a response. Why?
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Zixor also. Zixor 3, not 2. Nice obsidian statue, although there's also a Nexia. With after that 8 armor, we don't need the lifesteal as much.
It seems you need another lesson.
I guess the hero power doesn't matter. I'm gonna get whelps anyway. 6 actually is 3, okay. Wow! It's back! It's back! I hate that card! I haven't had to hate that card in so long, but there it is. Oh. Oh, hit a whelp, please, not my 4-3. Alright. Oh my goodness. If they've got... Yeah, we saw some buffs earlier. We saw them play the Blessing of Ancient stuff. Oh dear. Yeah, if he says that card, it's back. It's back.
Insolence!
I don't think I need to buff an Nexia.
Tortola, preserve us!
Just let the hate flow through you. At the end of your turn, do 1 damage to all enemies. At the end of each turn, fill your board with whelps, but mine is triggering first, so they do kill the whelps. Some interesting interactions going on. Huh. Ha.
I have trained for days.
So the 4-5 kills the 5-1 and the 1-1. They got 8 cards in deck compared to our 13.
The sky
Wow, that's the 3rd Cornelius Rome we've seen today. But they're so close to fatigue. I'm almost tempted to just let them go to fatigue. Almost tempted. I don't think I will.
Intel acquired.
You wish to live forever?
Ha! Easy.
Alright, I'm not gonna let him keep drawing. We'll deal with these cards over the course of 5 turns, not over the course of 2 turns.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Do they get big value off this? Healing. Healing. Agent says, well, met saving chat. Good to see Adrian. Hope you're doing great today. They tap down to 4 cards left in deck. Is this a Grimoire of Sacrifice?
Business is booming.
Og Merchant lets them kill Anexia, plus they get the extra Og. We can probably get a good Shavara here. Hitting here could be interesting. I hope I don't completely miss that.
Your soul.
I brought enough for everyone.
Perfect. 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 Alright, I just gotta beat 6 cards. 6 cards, but I'm top decking and they have 3 cards at once. Double cast spell? Huh, well, they could gain some armor, but otherwise...
You wish to live forever. Your soul.
We just gotta beat 4 cards. I still have 1 free from Amber. Okay! I mean, I can kill the Lich King, but they get a Death Knight card. I top deck my best card, though. Alright, good, good. Alright, Ultra Soar. Hope they don't have that Destroy a Beast card. Alright, we need to beat 1 Death Knight card and 3 regular cards. That's the Marxor. I took it. They might get Oblivion. They got Oblivion. Oh, not Oblivion. Obliterate. They take 14 damage, but they kill the Ultra Soar. We know that the card... Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of a different card. Need the Adapt. They play attacks too, so I need to beat this, and this, and that.
Reporting battle. The battle. Out of cards.
Hope this card's weak. If they get Discover a Dragon, I don't know. They're already in fatigue. They do get Discover a Dragon, though. Just Discover. Not discovered. Just 2 random Discover a Dragons. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Reporting for duty.
Reverberations in the void.
To battle. To battle.
Time may pass.
Yes, Sarah. They can dream our 4/3. I want Righteous Defense. Righteous Defense. Nice! Turn Ysera into a 1/1. Hyper buff our Shadowed Spirit. It was a 1 in 7.
Time may pass,
They get 2 Draconic Lackey. They're dead. They can't win. Can they? No. Come on. I mean, they can't win with their fatigue. I mean, I don't know. Double Nightmare, can they make it? I don't think they can make it. I hope they can't make it. But are you serious? Lich King at the end. Lich King into double Draconic Lackey completely randomly. Into the... I mean, what? Into 2 Yseras discovered. I mean...
The battle.
They die next turn to fatigue. And they've only got Ysera cards, which the Nightmares are gone, so they're always dead. Why had Nightmare 2 of their minions not clear yours? Well, I mean, they're out of time with fatigue. They're just out of time. Engine this into Battlemaster, 2 times Nightmare. Yeah, fortunately they're completely out of cards. But wow. What a finish there for them. Lich King and 2 Yseras. At the last minute. Oh. Oh. He cannot miss singing twice. Oh, I got you. I wasn't even thinking that. Okay. Wow. Wow. Pot says drink up. Here you go, Pot. Wow. Make a little note to myself. Alright, 11-0. See if we can get 12-0. At this point, I no guitar riff. Need some type of song for 11-0. I'm thinking 11-0 G.I. Joe. 11-0. Wait, G.I. Joe. 11-0.
Plays the thing.
And drafting is half the battle. Smuggler's Run. So accept it. Drafting is half the battle. That's just the most new man game I've seen in a while. Lich King, Ysera. Oh. Oh. Was it 2 identical lackeys, 2 identical dragons? It was. It was. Which, yeah, how many lackeys are there? 5? So the first Discover a Dragon is 1 in 5, and the second one is 1 in 5, so to get 2 of them is like 1 in 25? Actually, why not keep the 4? Was it the first play of Ren? If it was the first play of Ren, I should have kept it.
Not too quickly.
Yeah, like said, why get rid of the first play? Why just throwing? I'm too overconfident at 11-0. Like said, we should be at 11-0, not you. The 12-0 is my birthright, not yours. Alright. Try to go coin Egg Napper into Talon Priest. Or we just want to go Cable Rat, keep the coin. I wanna Gore Fiend the Egg Napper, ideally. Discover a dragon! Just like our last opponent. Agent's open for 12-0. Well, maybe I should have kept that first play to Ren. We opened up that card in gold yesterday. Okay, we got Talon Priest, we got Gore Fiend. So, let's try to think of, like, all the things we could do. We could hit here and play the Draconic Lackey and coin the Gore Fiend. We get a 4-5, and inside the 4-5 are 2 2/2s. And this early on, that's pretty darn strong. If we play Egg Napper, I mean, they can trade the cookie into it and get the 2/3 weapon. I'm not sure if I love that. We could Talon Priest this, but I don't think that seems super good either. I think I'm gonna go for the Lackey coin Gore Fiend. Especially with Gore Fiend at 4-5. Let's look at the dragon first, not if they'll make a difference. Skystalker's very strong. Malagos could technically, you know, draw our Free from Ambers and our Spirit Lash. But it's so far away, I think we want to use this as a more solid curve card. This is a curve hand. Is 1-1 Demon Hunter Hippo can kill the Egg Napper right away. Right, and then we get the 2/1/1 Raptors, which I can still eat those with Gore Fiend and turn them into 2/2s like we're trying to turn these into 2/2s. That's 11-0, yes indeed. And yeah, I missed a message from Lyra. I missed reading out loud anyway. Yeah, Lyra had said... And someone says the last game was a YouTube game. Yeah, maybe we should start uploading highlight matches, you know. I've been doing highlight runs once a week, but maybe I should do some highlight matches too. But yeah, Lyra says they were engrossed in the 5 pixels this game while struggling at 1-2. What a game. Oh, I hope you made it to 2-2. And 8-0 Rogue/Mage should 8-1 because of Discovered Sneeds. Yeah. Oh, you know, we saw like 4 or 5 Discovered Sneeds yesterday, but I've not seen a single one played today in almost 4 hours. We've seen some deep runs, but people like haven't had time to play the Sneeds. There's the cookie stirring rod. Overload 3 Drakari Defender. Interesting. So they only have 2 mana next turn. If we Plague the Egg Napper, they can take 4 damage. Well, really 2 damage thanks to the lifesteal. Just give us some 1/1s. Doesn't seem super good. I guess we're either tempoing the Scorpid and hoping they don't have a good well, they can just hero power, can't they? They can just hero power and take 3 damage. Yeah, alright. Well, let's just play a Talon Priest.
You wish to live forever.
I did get to 2-2. What did your last deck go? I know you were above 9, or at least you were at 9. Wait, you trapped yourself in Arena? Wait, what did I say to trigger that? End at 9, okay. Still a good run. Congratulations. Like we said, they only have 2 mana here. Lyra drafted 8 Lyra. Oh, right, there it is. Yeah, drafted Lyra. Drafted Lyra the card. That's in right now? That was on Goro? Yeah, whenever you play a spell, you get a random spell, but Lyra only had 3 spells. Lyra only had 3 spells for Lyra. Okay, so first of all, we have access to Libram, but I'm not playing that. Let's just go Stormwind Guard, double trade, get the couple of 2 wands. I mentioned that I have not seen any of those discovered Sneeds today, but they just played Deep Run. They're 1 mana shy of doing the Sneeds.
You're paying for my discretion.
Ah, they eat my 3/4. They eat my 3/4. That's sad. Okay, they didn't get Sneeds. They play this spider tank. Okay. So we can do a couple of different things here. I'm always gonna kill the spider tank with a trade. From there, I can play the Sky Stalker, which I like. Or I could play the 6/3 Scorpid to kill the 2/1 and hero power. I don't think I like that as much. The last move I could do is Egg Napper and buff the health on this, which I don't actually hate that. I don't hate that. Instead of being at 2 in range of this and this, we go to 4. They have to, like, do both. Devil's looking at the Egg Napper. Yeah, I don't hate it. It could help to enable the Libram of Justice in some cases if they don't take care of the Raptors right away. I think I still like the Sky Stalker better. But it's close. It's real close, especially with the Libram in hand. Trade off the need for greed. They have a Lackey in hand. I think that's all we know. Take the 2 damage with the lifesteal.
It's not just the
They had Dalron Crusader, plus they taunted. Okay. Spirit Lash. Spirit Lash gains us quite a bit of health and drops the Divine Shield. It kills both of these. So we would kill these. And then if I trade here, I lose the front half of this. But oh, I've got Libram of Justice Spirit Lash combo, actually, don't I? Let's just use it. Just use it. Libram of Justice, take 5 damage, but then Spirit Lash all these. Just Libram Lash. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Looks good now. Yeah, I get to keep a 5/5. 5/5 Death Rattle, even. Alright. Yeah. Wasn't even looking at the combo at first. Random Lackey. We saw him play the Titanic Lackey before. Discover a spell. They could discover Hex for the dragon. That would be a shame.
My eyes are open.
We got a deck combo to 11-0. Yeah, we there was one other game where the Spirit Lash was critical. But mostly it's been Libram on its own. Can we get a Death Knight in our last game too? Fixes. Wait, they face tank that? Maybe they're getting desperate.
I love omelets.
I think I'm gonna full clear. You know I love to clear. I'll share the sentiment of Donkey's message. I'm gonna block it in automod just because, even though Donkey's just having some fun, it technically insults other streamers, so... But I'll share the sentiment of Donkey's message, which was, come on, let's go! You can beat them all, save, you can destroy them all! Drink their blood was the end of it. Verity's looking around. Alright. Can we get a Death Knight? Can we get a Death Knight at the end of all things? No, though I could drop into Shadow form, which is better than summoning dudes at this point, almost definitely. Normally I don't like Shadow form because I don't like losing our heal, but we're not losing our heal.
I'm the hand of the king.
Jumbo Imp is as strong as a Death Knight. Some Jumbo Imp memes. I might remember that, vaguely. Yeah, maybe so good as Jumbo Imp. It's expensive. I don't have demons to die. But it is an 8/8 body. Super Shrine Portal. Oh!
A little slip up.
Can't attack, although maybe they can taunt it or something. That's looking pretty good here. Looks good. Looks good.
All hands are on deck.
Mr. Smite at their 11-0.
There is little time.
I don't know anything about these last two cards. Except they drew this one 3 turns ago. 5 damage off lethal, 3 damage with shadow form.
You wish to live forever?
Just gonna reinforce our board though.
Evildoers, be gone!
I don't know, maybe I should have shifted in the shadow form there. Is Mr. Smite, that's the name, that name again is Mr. Smite. Say hello to the Smite King! Barney, no! What's this 12-0? I mean, it sure looks like it. They have to pull off some type of miracle. Wait. Repeat the last battle cry you played. Wait, what did they do? Okay, yeah, it healed. Okay. You're like, what? Did it do nothing? Have they played a battle cry? No. No. Okay, we are 2 off lethal. I'm gonna shoot that to avoid the lifesteal.
Reporting for duty.
Shadow form, Prince Charming Anduin.
Don't touch the egg.
We just need to slip in 2 damage or not have him heal.
You win this one.
Alright, come on, give me the 12-0 Paladin achievement. I'm half Paladin here. Did you have the 12-0 achievement for Priest? We do have that one. I don't think I have the Paladin one. That's only counting our face. Oh well. And it's not a fully legitimate 12-0, since the ZZZZ opponent conceded when they had lethal. But, hey, it still shows a 12-0. Cowboy cheers, the 300 bits of the semi-legitimate 12-0. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. GG's from Freeze, and Axe, and Lyra, and Snowman, and Ryder, and Caribou, and Kevlar, and Wrath. Appreciate everybody here. The time to craft. Yeah, sure, fine. It's a 12-0. It's a 12-0. It's a semi-legitimate 12-0, but it's a 12-0. If I'm gonna call it a 12-0, then I guess I have to call it a 12-0 for crafting. Chronix says GG's. I appreciate it, and appreciate you being here with the first time chat. Boom, boom, boom. If you like gold, all 12-0s are legitimate. If you like gold, that's a lot of gold. One game you thought you were way behind, so you top decked the hand buff to kill the 6-4. Yeah. That was the one time the Ren did work out, right? Yeah, that was against the Druid primary.
Cedar land missiles incoming!
Cedar land missiles incoming!